here with us to energize and nourish yourself with CBD yoga. So feel free to take some CBD or cannabis before your practice to help you find balance and optimize your endocannabinoid system, an amazing system in your body that's going to help you adapt to stress more efficiently and maintain homeostasis, which is super important, right? So today's class, we're going to be opening up our shoulders and energizing our arms, our forearms, and our wrists. There's a lot of congestion here that happens from typing and texting and just overall rounding or just the way we sleep. And so we're just going to open up and release some of that and improve circulation and improve our posture and our shoulders and our fingers. There's a huge meridian points and energy lines that come all the way to our heart and our lungs and our main organs. So we're going to be stimulating all of those meridians as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So start by relaxing on your back, with your back flat, palms by your sides and your legs extended out in front of you. And allow the eyes to close. Feel free to have the palms up to receive, or if you like to have the palms down for more grounding, you can do so as well. Now get comfy, close your eyes and let the eyes get nice and heavy. And start to tune in with your breath. Feeling the breath flow in through your nose, into your lungs, expanding the torso. And as you exhale, letting the breath flow out of the nose effortlessly. Continue breathing just like this, nice, rhythmic, conscious, and deep breaths. Allowing all the way down to your lower belly to expand. And then as you exhale, draw the belly back down towards the spine. And exhale. Deep breath in through the nose, expand. Fill yourself with energy, oxygen. And then as you exhale, release. Let every inhale bring you more energy. Let every exhale bring you more at peace, more grounded. Finding stillness in the mind, letting go of any thoughts or any negativity or anything else that you carrying from the week. And just set it aside and take this time to listen to your body, connect with your body, and nourish it with breath and movement. When you're ready, place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your chest, and we're going to go ahead and start our wave breathing. So exhale completely out of your nose, then inhale through your nose, and then hold at the belly, and breathe a little bit more into the rib cage, and hold, and then breathe a little bit more into your chest, and hold. Exhale out your mouth. Again, breathe into the belly and hold your breath there. Then sip a little bit more breath into the ribs and hold your breath there. Then a little bit more into the chest. Hold and exhale out your mouth, release. One more. Paying attention as you draw attention to a specific area in your torso. That's where your breath will flow. Practice dividing your torso into 3 sections. When you're ready, exhale out your mouth, release. Then start to breathe in through your mouth and out your mouth. Fully in and let it go. Keep going just like this, filling yourself with breath, pumping your abdomen. So feel the abdomen pumping right below your right hand. As you inhale, press your right hand away with your belly, and then as you exhale, draw that belly back down towards the spine. Fill up and let it go. Abdominal breathing allows the diaphragm to stretch out and give the lungs a little bit more space to optimize our breathing. It's stimulating our nervous system as well, bringing us into a place of relaxation, digestion, and healing. As opposed to your fight or flight mode. Keep breathing fully in and let it go. Fully in and let it go. 5 more just like this. Fill yourself, your whole body with breath, energy, prana, life force. Whatever you call it, feel it. Sending breath to every little crease and corner of your body. Filling yourself up and charging yourself up like a battery. 2 more, fully in. Breathe into your whole body and exhale, release. Last one, make it the best one you got. Build up. And then exhale about 70% of the way and find stillness. Hold your breath. Find stillness in the mind, in the breath, and in the body, and just observe any sensations here. Stay here as long as you can. And when you feel the urge to inhale, feel free to take a deep breath in and hold your breath at the top. You're at the top. Swallow your breath. Visualize it going all the way down, right below your right hand. Store this energy here. Find stillness again. Notice what it feels like to be full of breath. And then exhale and release. Squeeze all your muscles as you exhale. And when you come back to your normal breath, in through the nose, out through the nose, bring your arms by your sides. Relax the body. Notice how the breath feels. And gently start to open the eyes. When you're ready, gently bring your arms overhead. Come into a nice morning stretch. Bring your awareness today to your arms, shoulders, shoulder blades, wrists, forearms, elbows. Maybe wiggle the toes here. Then go ahead and plant your feet one at a time. Bringing the feet right under the knees. Turning the toes in slightly. Press your feet into the floor and begin to lift the hips off the ground. Hold the lower belly in and up and tuck the tailbone and rock all the way up to your shoulder blades. Slight tuck of the chin here. Deep breath. And then with an exhale, start to lower down one vertebra at a time. Feel every vertebra making connection with the ground, pulling the lower belly in and up as you get to your lower back so you can expose it and flatten it against the floor. One more just like that. Press the feet into the floor and lift up. Take a deep breath at the top. And then when you exhale, lower all the way down, one vertebra at a time, pulling the lower belly in and up. Noticing what kind of control you have on your spine and back right now. And go ahead and bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Tuck the chin slightly. Bring your awareness again to your shoulders. Draw them down. Squeeze the shoulder blades here. And feel the whole spine starting to flatten out against the floor. Rock from side to side here if it feels good. Giving yourself a nice massage. And finally coming into a happy baby pose. Bring your knees nice and wide. Feet up. Flex those toes up towards your face and grab the outside edges of your feet. Pull the feet towards your armpits here. Also drawing the shoulders back and squeezing the shoulder blades together here. Pull the feet towards your armpits and then also kick your hands with your feet. Kick into them. Option to rock from side to side here. Breathe into any areas where you feel sensation. Pay attention to your body. Notice where you feel the most tension or sensitivity. Breathe into it. When you're ready, go ahead and release your legs. Plant your feet on the mat and bring your arms to a T. So arms by your sides, all the way out. Then drop your knees over to the left side. Look past your right shoulder, coming to a first spinal twist here. Again, bringing your awareness to your hands, wrists, elbows, shoulder blade. Noticing how this pose makes them feel and breathe into any sensations here in your entire right side body. Deep breaths. Last one here, inhale. When you exhale, bring your knees back to center and drop them over to the other side. Look past your left shoulder this time. Deep breath here, expand your left side. Notice how it feels. And exhale, soften a little bit deeper into the pose. breath in. Exhale out. Last one. Deep breath, make it the best one you got. And then exhale, bring the knees past the middle and over to the left side. Then bend the elbow, use your bicep as a pillow here as you come all the way onto your left in a nice comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Tune in with your body, your mind, your breath. Notice how they feel. Even just a little bit of breath and movement can put us in a great place for healing and restoration. Set an intention for your practice today, whatever it is that you'd like to invite more into your life. And then when you're ready, press your right hand into the floor and you're going to start to peel away from the mat, letting the shoulders and head come up last. Come to a nice seated position with your legs crossed right in front of you, or you can have your legs extended or sit on your shins if you'd like. You can also use a cushion if you have tight hips or painful knees, so that you can lift up and have a nice straight spine as you're sitting like this. So root down through your sit bones, make sure that they're nice and rooted and grounded. We're gonna go ahead and start with 3 Qigong breaths. Inhale the arms up, press the palms together, and then exhale, let it go. Bring the palms down to midline of the body. Deep breath in, gathering all the energy from the universe, and exhale, letting it come with it. Last one. Inhale. Press the palms together up top, and exhale all the way down. Beautiful. Interlace the hands when you get to the bottom and start to round your back here. Press the palms away, tuck the tailbone under, tuck the chin. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Inhale, sweep the arms up, get long through the side body. And then exhale, round. One more, inhale. And exhale, round. Last one, inhale, sweep the arms up. Then on your exhale, you're gonna stop halfway and keep that roundness. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and feel the shoulder blades as they spread away from each other. On your next inhale, you're going to bring your arms by your sides, elbows by your sides, and you're going to open up, squeezing the shoulder blades together and also drawing the ribs in. This time, we're not doing a back bend. All right, and then when you're ready, you're going to send again your palms and round, spreading the shoulders away from each other. Keep the ribs nice and tucked, and go ahead and bring your arms by your sides as you inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Beautiful. Exhale, round. Inhale, elbows by your side, fingertips to the sky, open up, squeeze the shoulder blades. One last one. Squeeze, press away, pull the lower belly in and up, and then inhale, open up. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring your arms by your sides. Come up to the fingers. Now we're going to go ahead and start with some neck circles. Drop the chin down to your chest. And inhale, left your left shoulder. And then exhale, right your right shoulder. Go up your left side nice and slow. Taking your time, really feeling every single edge of that joint, of all of those joints. Feel any cracks, sensations. So when you get to the front, let's go ahead and go to the other side. Inhale, up the right side. Exhale, down the left side. Take your time. Really feel everything and make sure you're breathing deeply. Sending oxygen to all of that connective tissue that is releasing right now. Once you've evened yourself out, bring your head back to center. And let's go ahead and bring our hands to our knees and start to circle the shoulders back, up and back. Inhaling and exhaling, making sure we're always breathing. And then let's go ahead and reverse it. So instead of going fast, we really want to go nice and slow, taking our time, feeling every little sensation. Beautiful. And then come come back to stillness. We're gonna go ahead and start to make some nice torso circles. So bring your chest forward, over your shins, and then over your left knee, and start to circle back to the right, over the right knee, forward, and onto the left hip, and right hip. One more circle to the left. Round as you get to the back, and then arch as you move to the front. From here, let's go ahead and go the other way. To the right. And then inhale forward. Feel your core, your whole body, your spine starting to warm up from the inside out. Last circle to the right. Once you finish your circles, come back to a nice and neutral spine. We're going to start to walk our left fingertips over to the left and reaching the right arm up. Press your left hand into the floor and find that traction so that you can ground your right sit bone down. So root to rise, and then reach the right fingertips to the sky, getting long through the right side body and breathing into it. Inhale. And then exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale, other side, walking the right fingertips over, and then the left arm comes up. So press that right hand into the floor, and that'll give you more traction so that you can press your left sit bone into the mat. Reach the left fingertips as high as you can, and then also look at that hand if it feels good. Turning that right rib forward so that we can open up our heart towards the ceiling. Deep breath into the left side. Expand it. Notice any sensations and breathe into them. And exhale, come out. Nice job. Alrighty. Bring your hands together here, right in front of your face. Elbows together and also shoulder height. So let's go ahead and start to circle the wrists over to the right side. Taking your time, just like we did with our neck circles and our shoulder circles, we're really trying to go over every single edge, like if you're drawing a circle, right? Until it's a perfect circle. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to pay attention to what sensations and cracks and what other sections you're missing or you're skipping. Let's go ahead and go the other way. Deep breaths here. Notice the shoulder blades also as they stretch away from each other. So nice shoulder blade release, and then shake the fingers out, hands out, wrist out, forearms, arms. And we're gonna go ahead and bring them in front of our face. Now, instead of having the shoulders forward, we wanna protract, we wanna bring our shoulder blades in and squeeze them together as we begin to flick our fingers forward. So you're gonna bring all of your fingers to your thumbs and then flick, like you're flicking water towards somebody. So flick, 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 and start to fire up those fingers, hands, wrists, and forearms. Then go ahead and bring your arms all the way up. Again, bringing the shoulders down and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Deep breath in, and deep breath out, arms to the sides. Keep flicking as fast as you can. Feel the engagement in your whole arm. We're activating, improving blood flow. This is a great way to warm up your hands, forearms, wrists in the morning. So flick back, 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 back. Deep breath in and relax. Nice job. Shake them out. Let's go ahead and come to a hands and knees, so tabletop position, where we're going to warm up our wrists and our hands a tiny little bit more. So first, make sure that your wrists are directly under your shoulders and your knees are directly under your hips. You want to spread your fingers nice and wide, and make sure that you're pressing your index finger knuckle, pressing into the ground. All of your finger knuckles should be pressing firmly. We're going to go ahead and start to lift the heel of the hand up. And then exhale down. Lower with control. Come on, lift up. And then exhale, lower down with nice control. So feel that engagement in the forearm. Come up and exhale down. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Nice job. Now start to circle your body around the wrists, over to the left. One more. And then let's go ahead and reverse the circle over to the other side. Bring body weight to all four corners of our palm. We're warming up our wrists, making sure they can bear our weight. Come back to a neutral. We're going to go ahead and send our hands out to the sides, to the outer edges of the mat, but still the wrist is under the shoulder, and then start to circle to the left. Deep breathing here. And if at any point you need to rest, go ahead and do so. Take some of the weight off of your hands by bringing the knees a little closer to the hands if you need to. And once you do 3 to one side, let's go ahead and reverse over to the other side. Even yourself out. And then come back to neutral again. And then bring the hands back towards your knees. So fingers towards the knees. Again, if this is a lot, you can also bring your knees as close to your hands as possible to take some of the weight off. Go ahead and start to circle over to the left. 3 circles. And then over to the right. Beautiful. Breathe. Get the forearm release here. And then once you've evened yourself out, let's go ahead and turn the hands all the way in towards each other. Fingers towards the inside, and again, circles. 3 to the left. And 3 to the right. Beautiful. Last circle. And then coming back to center. Now we're going to bring the back of our palms, the back of our hands on the mat, and the palms to face us. And then from here, we're just going to go ahead and start to make fists with our hands. So squeeze the fingers. You can bend your knees bend your elbows if you need to, or you can straighten them out. And then go ahead and release, and then make a fist. Inhale, and exhale, release. One more, make a fist and hold here. Do a nice release in the front of the hand and the forearms. Breathe. Nice job. And exhale, release the fingers. Turn the palms back. Bring your knees nice and wide. Sink your hips back towards your heels, and then walk your hands out into a child's pose. Bring your forehead to the mat and relax. Option to turn your palms up and bring the pinky fingers in to release some of your lats and back and shoulders here. Deep breaths into any areas where you feel sensation. And then take another breath here. Exhale the palms back down. Bring the arms as wide as your mat, or wider, as long as you fit right through that space. You're going to look forward and then just slither through, coming into your belly. So keep the legs nice and wide as your mat, and untuck the toes. Press the tops of your feet into the floor and squeeze your glutes. From here, we're going to go ahead and bring our hands by our sides, like we did at the beginning where we had their elbows and the shoulder blades nice and squeezed. Pull the lower belly in and up here, and keep it looking down at the ground, and get long through the crown of the head. So we have a nice straight spine. On an inhale, we're going to reach the arms forward. And then as we exhale, we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades. Inhale forward. And exhale, bring the elbows in. Pressing strong through the tops of the feet and squeezing your glutes so that you can press the top, your pelvis into the floor. Beautiful. Keep the arms nice and forward. Keep lengthening. You're going to lift your legs off the ground and just flutter really quick, engaging everything. And exhale, bring your arms by your side, left ear to the mat. Breathe. Maybe show your hips from side to side here, releasing your lower back. Beautiful job. Well, from here, we're going to bring our hands under our shoulder. Bring your knees directly under the hips, hands directly under the shoulders, and then inhale the left arm up. Open up to the left side, and then as you exhale, thread the left arm through, left ear to the mat. Option to bring this right arm either over your head in the front of the mat, reaching towards
the left side corner of the mat. Or if you'd like, you could also bring your arm all the way around and wrap it behind your lower back. And you can even put it on the left hip crease, like if you put it in your pocket. Deep breaths here. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, find length through the neck. Relax your body and try to soften into the pose with every exhale that you take. One last breath, make it the best one you got, send it where you need it. And then exhale, bring the arm around, press right into the floor, right in front of the face, and then reach the left arm up once more for counter twist. Exhale, lower the left arm down, other side. Reach the right arm up, and exhale, thread the right arm through, right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Would take whatever modification you did on the other side. You can walk your hand all the way to the edge of the mat in the right corner of the mat. Or you can do the other modification where you wrap your your left arm behind your lower back and you just put it in your pocket. Whichever way you want. You can also put it on your lower back, or you can slide it until you can get into that hip crease. But anywhere is good. Deep breaths here. Again, making sure that you're not crunching your neck. You're just lengthening. Just breathing into any areas where you feel the most tension and resistance. So you can fill it up with breath and relax those muscles. One more breath here. And on your exhale, go ahead and press that left hand, bring it back right in front of the face. And then reach the right arm up. And then exhale, lower the right arm forward. Very nice. We're going to do some shoulder mobility exercises. So just making sure that we have a really nice flat spine. Pulling the lower belly in and up, checking. You can look at your belly, and you can also see if you're arching and you see a lot of ribs, or if you're rounding too much. All right, and then from here, make sure you press nice and strong through both hands. Fingers are spread nice and wide. We're going to go ahead and hover the right arm forward, reaching and having the thumb leading here. So we're going to go ahead and start to come all the way up, and when you can't anymore, turn your palm out to the side and lead with the pinky. Come all the way down, and then when you feel the need to turn, we're going to go ahead and lead with the thumb forward. Exhale, down with the pinky. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. Turn the palm out. Exhale, down. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and reverse it. So lead with the pinky back. When you can't anymore, turn all the way down. Lead with the thumb and then the pinky. Come all the way back. Make sure you're breathing, taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Beautiful. Lower the right hand down. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So again, hover the left arm forward, reach, and then start to lift up. When you can't anymore, you can't lead with the thumb anymore, then turn your palm out and lead with the pinky finger. So thumb leads up, and pinky finger leads down. Inhaling and exhaling. Then go ahead and reverse it. And the third one. Turn the palm to lead with the pinky down. All the way up. Turn the palm, pinky down. Last one. Lead with the thumb up. Turn the palm and lead with the pinky down. Plant your hands on the mat. We're going to come onto our forearms and step your feet back until you come to a forearm plank. You're going to slide your left hand parallel so that you can come onto your left side in a left forearm plank. Option to step your foot if you need to, behind or forward, whatever feels the most comfortable, or you can stack your right leg on top of your left, reach your arm up, breathe. Inhale, pressing strong through the forearm to lift you up a little bit higher. And then on your exhale, we're gonna go ahead and drop that hip down and then lift it back up. Nice job. Go ahead and bring this right arm parallel to the left, right behind it, and then turn over onto your other side, straight into the right arm for forearm plank. Again, pressing strong into the mat so you can lift and rise with that left hip, pulling the lower belly in and up, squeezing the glutes, drawing the legs in towards each other, and again, bringing your awareness to those shoulders, shoulder blades, finding that engagement. When you're ready, we're gonna drop that right hip down, tap the floor, and then lift up. Beautiful. Come back onto your forearms, forearm plank, so slide the hands back. We're gonna go ahead and drop the hips down, untuck the toes, and come into a Sphinx pose. So spread the fingers nice and wide and draw the elbows and arms back towards your hips. And at the same time, the shoulders go away from your ears. Squeeze the shoulder blades and send your sternum through. So we're in a nice back bend, but we're working more on our upper back here. So squeeze the shoulder blades together and send your heart through your arms towards the front of the room. Breathe and soften with every exhale. Catch your breath, lower your heart rate. When you're ready, we're gonna move into tie the bow. So bring your right arm, bring it under your left armpit, and then cross the left arm. Both palms are gonna face up. The elbows are gonna be in the middle of your chest, under your throat or your face, whatever feels best for you. Find that place where it feels comfortable and it feels good. And then relax your head here. We're all gonna look a little bit different. We all have different anatomy, our bones and joints move a little different. So just find your happy spot and relax into the pose. This is a yin posture, and it is also a heart opener. So we open the front of our chest, and now we're opening the back of our heart. In Qigong, or traditional Chinese medicine, the back of the heart is associated with how well you receive love or anything. And then also, the front of the heart is associated with how well you give. So notice how you feel today and find that balance. Breathe and soften. Release anything you don't need. Deep breath in. And exhale out your mouth, let it go. Last breath, fully in. Sigh it out. Beautiful. Slowly start to unwind from the pose. Coming into a Sphinx pose again, and this time we're going to thread our left arm under our right armpit. And then go ahead and close this right arm, tie the bow, and bring your palms up to face the ceiling. Again, finding your happy spot. The elbows can be under the sternum, under your throat, or under your head. And just relax your head here. Relax your whole body. Breathe into it. One side might feel completely different than the other. That's normal. Again, we always want to go for balance, so the more we notice all these little differences in our body, the more aware we are, and we can do something about it to change it. So deep breath, expand the shoulder blades, breathe into the back of your heart, and exhale, release, let go of anything you don't need. Deep breath in, and exhale out your mouth, let it go. Inhale through the nose, and sigh it out. Beautiful. Slowly begin to unwind and come out of the pose very gently. Take your time. Come coming onto your forearms, and then onto your knees and hands. We're going to move straight into our downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under, make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide. Your hands are glued to the mat to support you, all four corners. All the finger knuckles are pressing down into the floor, and all the finger pads are as well. Come up to the toes, both toes, and then we're going to go ahead and draw the heels down. So we pull the lower belly in, up, and stick our booty out. Deep breath in here. And then start to walk it out, bending one knee, opposite knee, and then drawing the opposite heel down towards the mat. So walk it out, just bending one knee and then the other. Make it feel good. Whatever organic movements come to you that make you feel good and release any tension. Go ahead and come back to stillness. We're going to go ahead and lengthen the right leg up, point the toes, and lift the leg up as high as you can. You want to turn the toes in slightly and the heel out slightly, and just breathe here. Get long through the whole right side body. This is our bladder meridian, and it's a great meridian to help us detoxify. So deep breath in. And then with an exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring that right knee in and step our foot right in between our hands into a lunge. So we're moving straight into our balancing postures today. Press your toes into the floor, lift the inner arch up, drawing the inside of your foot up, finding a little bit of an outward rotation of your knees. So it's going to come out to the side slightly, and then bring your arms forward and up, coming into a high lunge. Come onto the ball of the left foot here and sink into your lunge here. Breathe, find your balance. Deep breath in and deep breath out. When you're ready, you're going to turn your right palm out and then open out to the side, bringing the left arm forward as well. Nice twist here, pulling the lower belly in and up, and then sinking a little bit deeper into the pose. So deep breath in. And then exhale, bring the arms back up. Inhale. Exhale, open up to the other side. Right arm forward, left arm back. Beautiful. Inhale, come up to the middle. And then with an exhale, you're going to bring your hands to frame your foot. Step your left foot forward a little bit until it's planted completely on the ground. We're going to move into our pyramid pose. So you can use books or blocks if it's hard to reach, so you can straighten out your knee and start to balance here. Or if you have the space for it, bring your fingertips to the floor and just fold over your leg. It's comfortable, making a gentle movement here. This is a beautiful balancing pose, but it's also opening up the whole back body. So breathe here and relax. Beautiful. When you're ready, bend that front leg. Plant both of your hands on the mat and step your right foot back. And step onto your downward facing dog. Beautiful. When you're ready, you're gonna bring your left foot up, extend it all the way behind you, pointing the toes, turning the toes in slightly and the heel out as we internally rotate our hip. And then lift with that glute a little bit higher up. Get long through the whole left side body, stimulating our bladder meridians here. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath, fully in. And then exhale the knee in towards your chest, and then plant it right between your feet. Coming into our lunge on the other side, we want to press our toes into the floor and find that lift in the inner arch, and having the knee come out to the side slightly. Sweep the arms all the way forward and up, coming to a high lunge, making sure that we're on the ball of our right foot. So instead of sinking that heel back, we really want to be forward and on the ball of the foot. So sink your body down, reach the arms up, Pull the lower belly in and up, balance in this high lunge pose. Deep breath in. And then with an exhale, we're gonna go ahead and turn right arm forward, left arm back. Twist to the left, pull the lower belly in and up. Find your balance, breathe. And then inhale, arms to center. And then exhale, open up to the right. Beautiful. One more breath here. Exhale, close. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Exhale the arms to bring your left foot and come to a pyramid pose. So first step your right foot forward. Plant your heel. Make sure all of your feet are pointing forward. And then start to straighten out that front knee. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, fold over the leg. Find your balance here. Again, if you need props like blocks or books or cushions, you can definitely do that here. If you can't reach the floor, you can just be here, holding on to something. But if you have the space, we're gonna come up to the tips of your fingers. And breathe, exhale, and soften the hamstrings, the calves, the whole back body here is being stretched and released. So breathe into it. Beautiful. One more breath here, fully in, and let it go. Bend slightly into that left leg, and walk your hands out, slightly out to the front of the mat. We're gonna step our right foot right next to our left foot, coming to a forward fold. So have the feet nice and touching here, so touching at the toes. We're gonna relax our whole body here, letting the head and the shoulders hang and the arms. Option to grab for opposite elbows if it feels good. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. It's preferable so that you can place your belly and your chest on top of your legs and get that nice stretch in your entire back body. Deep breath in and deep breath out. On your next inhale, we're going to go ahead and start to tuck our tailbone slightly and press our feet into the floor, keeping the elbows. Start to rise up, stacking one vertebra on top of the other until you come all the way up, letting the shoulders and head come up last, and then bringing the arms up overhead. Keep holding on to those elbows if you can. Then we're going to go ahead and side bend over to the left side, side bend over to the right, the left, and right. Nice job. Release the arms. Coming into a nice mountain pose, checking in with your body, noticing how you feel. And we're going to go ahead and start to shake out our whole body. Coming into shake the tree pose. So shake your head, shake your shoulders, shake your arms, shake your chest, your belly, your butt. Anything you could possibly shake. This exercise is a Qigong exercise that helps us detoxify our entire body, physically and energetically. So start to shake everything out. Release any tension that you're holding onto, like you're shedding old leaves. Shake it out. And start to slow it down. Come to stillness, close your eyes in a nice mountain pose. Notice how your body feels. Notice any tingling or sensations. This is what it feels like to be connected to your body, to be listening. This is what it feels like to be alive and paying attention. When you're ready, gently open the eyes. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in. And then with the palms down, facing down, start to press down the midline of the body. Take a look at your hands. Inhale, reach the arms up. Gathering all the oxygen and energy around you. And then exhaling it, bringing it in. Feel resistance. in your hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, press down. When you get to the bottom, turn the palms up. Let's go ahead and reverse it. Inhale through the middle. And then exhaling out to the sides. Inhale, just like everything we're taking in, we also have to give out. So giving out great energy, oxygen, good vibes to the universe. Last one, inhale. And exhale out. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go ahead and inhale, arms up. Reach the arms up overhead. And then exhale the prayer down the midline of the body as you fold over your legs. Bring your hands on the mat and step back onto your knees, the tabletop position. We're going to move straight into pigeon pose. So go ahead and bring your knee directly behind your right wrist and slide the foot behind your left wrist. Slide the left leg back. Take a look at it for a second and just make sure that the toes are facing in and the heel is facing out. From here, we're going to come onto the fingertips. Reach your heart up and then exhale, bend your elbows. Come all the way down and then we're going to rise up again, rolling up one vertebra at a time. So these are called spinal rolls. So roll forward. Inhale as you come up. And exhale as you fold. Inhale. Exhale. This time, come onto your forearms if you can, or slide your hands away from you so that you can start to move a little bit deeper here to hold. As you exhale and move deeper into the poses, you can start to walk your hands out and come to lying flat on the floor. Only if you have the space for it and only if it feels good. We all look different in poses. We all feel different in poses. So it is you, the one that has to listen to your body and find what your body needs. So we're only here to guide you. You know best. So be gentle, be kind, and honor your body. Deep breaths into that right hip. Inhaling it, filling it up with breath, and then exhaling it, softening the muscles around the right hip so that you can move a little bit deeper into the pose if that is what you wish. Take your last breath in pigeon. And exhale out your mouth. And then start to slowly walk your hands back towards your right shin. Press your hands into the floor and come onto your left knee. As you slide that right leg past it, toes in, heel out, shake the leg out, bring it back to life. That right hip reintegrated. And then bring the right knee down. And this time we're moving on to the left side. Slide the left knee behind the left wrist and the left foot behind the right wrist, and then slide that right leg back. Again, checking in with your foot. Make sure the right heel is out and the toes are in. Moving into our spinal waves. Reach your sternum up towards the ceiling. Come up to the fingertips. And then as you exhale, waterfall all the way down. When you get to the bottom, start to roll up one vertebra at a time as you inhale. So exhale down and inhale up. Nice, controlled, gentle movements. Feel your body. These spinal waves let our nervous system relax. It lets it know that it's okay to be in this posture so we can move a little bit deeper when we come down onto our wrists. Deep breaths here.
inhale in, expanding the body, the left hip or wherever else you feel sensation, and then exhaling, softening those muscles, releasing that tension. Consciously with your mind and your attention, your focus, your breath, your attention. When the mind, the breath, and the body are together, connected, we can do so much. We have so much power.
Again, using your exhale to move deeper and deeper into the pose. If you want to slide your arms out and come to lying on your chest, you can. Only if it feels good. Take a deep breath in. Then exhale out your mouth. Release anything you don't need. And start to walk your hands back towards that left shin. Coming onto the right knee and sending the left leg back. Shift the left leg. Bring it back to life. We're going to go ahead and come onto your back. So we're going to come to line. Actually, come onto the front. Front first, then back. We're going to bring our arms out to the sides. We're trying to hug the floor, palms facing down. Then we're going to bring our right hand directly under the right shoulder. And we're going to press until we come onto our left side, stacking right shoulder on top of left and right hip on top of left. So stay here if you'd like, or you can go ahead and step your right leg back for a little bit more of a stretch and also a nice twist. Option to bring your right arm forward here and just let your hips sink back. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale the right hand back. Bring your right leg back and come all the way onto your belly. Other side, come onto your right ear. Extend the right arm out. And then go ahead and press your hand into the floor as you stack your left shoulder and left hip on top of your right. If you did it on the other side, you can step your left foot back here. Really nice and deep, opening up the hip here, letting it fall back as you reach your left arm forward. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing into any areas where you feel resistance. Releasing that tension with your exhales. Beautiful. And when you're ready, bring your left hand back and come all the way onto your belly again. And now we're going to move on to our backs. Come onto your back. Bring your arms overhead into a morning stretch you took at the beginning of class. We're going to open up our arms a little bit wider and our legs a little bit wider, coming into starfish. Just take up as much space here as you can. Now when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and stack our right foot on top of the left and our right hand on top of the left hand. We're coming into a full body side bend to the left side, also known as banana pose. Deep breaths into the right side body. Feel your whole, from your ankle to your hip, from your hip to your shoulder, from your shoulder to your right pinky finger, your whole right side expanding and releasing. So breathe into it. One more breath here. And when you're ready, release the right arm. Release the right arm. We're going to go ahead and move straight into the other side. Left leg crosses over the right. The left arm stacks on top of the right hand. Deep breath into the left side body. Paying attention to how the left side feels compared to the right. Sometimes when one thing goes off, we compensate with other muscles to keep the stability. It's always good to know what is compensating and how can you support it. How can you find balance? Last breath onto the left side, expand. And exhale, left arm releases, left hand, left foot releases. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bring our knees in towards our chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Tuck the chin slightly, shoulder blades together, shoulders away from the ears. Rock from side to side. Give yourself a nice massage. And when you're ready, come onto your happy baby pose. Bring the knees nice and wide. Feet stack on top of the knees. Grab the outside edges of your feet and pull them in. Breathing nice and deep here. Option to rock from side to side here. That feels good. Beautiful. So bring the soles of the feet together here. Press them. Grab them with both of your hands and let the knees spread wide. And slowly bring your feet to the mat. You can come into a Savasana pose and butterfly pose if you like. You can extend the legs out. Coming to a full Savasana pose. Close the eyes if you haven't. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let the shoulders melt away from each other into the mat. Let your mind and your eyes, your whole body also melt into the mat. Use this time to absorb the benefits of your practice, all the hard work that you put in. Coming back to that intention. Letting the body just be. Find stillness in the mind and in the body. When you're ready, start to come back to the room. Invite some movement to the fingertips and the toes. Maybe wiggling the nose. Coming back to the room. Gently open the eyes. Bringing your arms overhead. Into a nice morning stretch again. And bending one knee at a time, stepping your feet. And rocking over to your left side. Use your bicep as a pillow. And back to your fetal pose. Check in with yourself. Notice how you feel. Breath, body, and mind connected. Take this feeling of relaxation and bliss wherever you go this weekend. When you're ready, press your hand into the floor, peeling away from the mat, one vertebra at a time, letting the shoulders and head come up last. And come to a nice seated position, and we'll close our practice with 3 Qigong breaths. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale, lower down the midline of the body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale all the way down. Last one.
Gather all that energy, all the good vibes you created around you. And exhale.